I honestly don't feel like there's anything more important than this, than the simplicity of coming back to the present moment, of feeling your breath, of tuning into your senses, of being so deeply in your body, in your life, that you remember what it really means to be alive. Here, now. Let this moment be so sacred, a remembering of who you were before the world told you who you should be. I see you. I feel you. Welcome to the Freya podcast. Welcome home. Welcome to this week's podcast. So today I wanted to speak on something that happened to me. I was hosting a little afternoon with a couple of friends, and we were going to eat sushi and just like have a ritual outside of oracle cards and deep conversations and just like lying on the grass in the sun and just enjoying life and drinking kombucha and all that good stuff. And before starting our ritual, we all had to think about our intention. And my intention was certainty. I really wanted to, what I want to bring into my life is the certainty of everything that I desire. So, certainty in all aspects of my life that I feel I desire. And that certainty, I wanted it to come. No, actually, I didn't even know. I just thought certainty. I want to be more certain of the things that I want in my life, and I want to go after them like fully 100%. Um, And then it was pretty funny what happened. So we were pulling oracle cards, we were asking questions, and then we were seeking these questions inside the oracle cards. And this is something that we love to do and that we do often. And actually, I have been feeling this for a while because I like every morning to start my day with a little introspection, whether it's a meditation, a walk, just sitting out in sun, but just really tapping into my body and my breath. And then at the end of that, every time I would pull an oracle card. And it would be my favorite part. And that says a lot because it was a sort of way for me to have an external validation of what it is that I was meditating on or thinking about, or just like a good sign from the universe. And when it was a bad sign, I was like, nope, I don't want this. This isn't my oracle card this morning. And I would just pick another one, or whatever it was. But it was a sort of validation, external validation that I was seeking throughout these cards. And I had been getting the intuitive feeling that I needed to kind of stop doing this. But it wasn't like something that took over my life or anything, but it was just like, I don't think that the answers are in the oracle cards anymore. I think that you're avoiding where the answers are. And so anyways, that was already there. That was already present within me before doing this. And so that day we picked oracle cards, and I was just getting such triggering oracle cards regarding my questions. Like just the answers that I was so afraid I would get, like with regards to my relationship, with regards to my work. It was just like bang, bang, bang. All the things that I didn't want, like that I was scared, were just appearing in the oracle cards. And then I was like, what is this? Why is this happening right now? What is this trying to teach me? And then we reflected on that. We were like 4 girls all together, and the girls were just pointing out to me, I think the oracle cards are testing your certainty. And I was like, ah, that makes sense. It's like Is this card going to doubt my certainty in my relationship? Is this card going to doubt my certainty in what I want in my life? Is this card going to doubt what I feel to be true within my body? And that's actually what it was doing, because when I was picking up these oracle cards, I swear I could feel the energy shift in my body of like resistance, 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 but like fear. That's all I could, like, that was the emotion. It was fear. And then what did I do? I picked another card out of fear to try and take that fear away. And that card was even worse. So it was just like, oh my gosh, what a teaching, like what a gift to be able to see and feel this in real life. And so, yeah, I put away my oracle cards for a while. And I'm not saying that oracle cards are good or bad or anything like that. It's just that out of the energy that I was doing it in the last couple months, I was doing it out of, I need an answer. I need an answer. I need you to provide me with an answer or a clear sign or a clear something. I need you to make sense of what it is that I'm diving into that is actually the complete unknown, you know? And because I was doing it out of fear, I was getting responses, so many responses mirroring the fear that was within me. And so if you're doing oracle cards and you're just like, I love this, like I'm doing it because I freaking love it and it's fun and I have no attachment to it, like that is amazing. Continue doing oracle cards. Like I know eventually I will go back into that and I'll just do it because I love it and it's fun. And it's just, yeah. But if you're doing it out of, I need an answer, I need a sign, ask yourself that question. Is this me avoiding the answers that are within me? Is this me doubting the certainty that I feel in my heart, in my body, in my breath, in every moment of my life? Just ask yourself those questions and see what comes up. And before doing this process, like before this day, the actual oracle card that I was getting a lot was discernment. It was just a card saying discernment. And I really never really understood that word. Like I've Googled it so many times and it's like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Until now, I see and feel discernment for what it is. And discernment lives in the body, you know? It's not something you understand. It's a feeling you get. Is this the way or is this not my way right now? And I don't want to use good or bad because I don't think that those labels, there's nothing good, there's nothing bad, but it's like, is this in alignment with me, with my true self, with my heart, with my soul, with my body, with my breath? Or is this just something I'm doing because I think I need to be doing this, or because I've always done it this way and this is how I do things and I'm not questioning it. I'm just going to continue doing what I've always done. And that's what my parents told me. That's what my teachers told me. That's what my boss told me. So like, this is what I'm doing, even if inside it's like, no. So yeah, it was a very eye-opening situation for me. And it made me realize how important what I do with Freya is. Breath work. Those answers, everything that you're looking for outside yourself. You're not looking in the right places. You're not looking where the answers are. The answers are within you. And there's something really scary about that because we haven't been taught to feel. So the emotions that we experience in our bodies, which are actually just energy waiting for us to feel it, to create space around it, to breathe through it, and to allow us to transform it into something that is power, that is beneficial for our becoming. We haven't been taught how to do that. We've been taught that we need to control, we need to understand, we need to research or find the answers in someone else that knows better, that's researched or studied for years about the subject, because our body isn't capable of knowing the answer. Like, who am I to know what's good for me? Like, this nutrition textbook would know way better. She's been studying like 10 years in this subject. Like, who am I to know what's good or bad for me? Like, not what's uplifting for me in what I eat, you know? And yeah, words are words. I don't like using good or bad, but you guys get it. What's optimal for me in this moment? Because what's good for you one day can be bad for you another day. And it all changes because we're all changing every single moment of our lives. Like, and that's the beauty of it. It's like it never, and nothing ever stays the same. Everything changes. And how are we to apply these textbook confirmations or truths to our bodies and expect it to always stay that way when our body is ever changing? It's always changing. It's always different. Every moment that you breathe in a new breath, you're different. Your cells are changing, your DNA, like all of that stuff that's going on in your body is never the same. You're never the same person. You're never doing the same things. You're never moving through the same emotions. You're always ever changing. And it's crazy that we think that this is truth and we follow that till our body screams and we say, geez, I don't think this is true. I don't think this is what is for me right now. And yeah, but I've always thought this was it. Yeah, but you're living here. You're not living here. And so this is what Freya for me has brought back to me. It's like, the more I've connected with my breath, the more I've been able to become more present in my body and my sensations and what it is that I'm feeling, and trusting the pull of my heart and making decisions based on that instead of what I think I need to do in order to succeed, to be liked, to please, to be normal in a society, like whatever it is. But I've learned to reconnect to the goddess within. This is where Freya comes from. It's like the goddess. Yes, we love goddess. Like we love the beauty and the image of a goddess, but a goddess is someone like that queen that's sitting on her throne and that doesn't move unless she's called within to do so. Like that energy of certainty in the goddess is where Freya was born. That slow, grounded sacredness of being fully present, fully in the moment, fully tapped into myself in certain periods of my life where I felt that. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is what it is to be alive, and this is what I am devoting my life to and what I want to spread as light to as many people as possible. It's like once you tap into that power, into that goddess energy, queen energy, whatever it is you want to call it, like, my gosh, there is something there. And that's what it means to be a human. That's what it means to be alive. And that certainty that you're looking for everywhere outside yourself actually lives within you, within your body, within your breath. And however often you're going to look for that in the external, out of fear, out of doubt of yourself, out of doubt of your process, out of doubt or fear of what you're moving into because you're tapping or diving more into the unknown in your life. You're changing careers, you're changing relationships, you're changing hometown, like you're moving or whatever it is, when you have those intuitive hits of, I need to do this right now, but I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue. I don't know what's in front of me. Feels very uncomfortable, but I know I need to do this because it's coming from here, And when that happens, our coping mechanism to make us feel safe is to go here. So just notice that. Just be aware of that. That when you're picking an oracle card or when you're eating your food or when you're driving your car, or when you're doing the thing that you need to do, whatever it is that you're doing in your life, are you doing it from a place of wholeness? Are you doing it from a place of, I'm already whole, I'm already safe, I'm already love, I'm already healthy, I'm already vibrant, I'm already everything that I've ever needed. Like, I am whole. And in that moment, pause and ask yourself, if I am already whole, which I am, what would I do? And then see what comes up. Because if you're already whole, would you be doing the thing that you do every morning? Would you be going to the workplace that you're going? Would you be with the person that you are with? Would you? And that's just the toughest questions to ask ourselves. It's like, if I was already safe, if I was financially free, if I had everything that I ever desired, like, if I'm already whole, what do I want? And people think that once they get the job, once they get the money, once they get the relationship, like, that's when everything is okay, but it's not that. It's not that at all. It's like when you're searching or you're trying to reach a point, you're trying to reach a destination out of fear, out of lack, out of validation, out of, I need this in order to be this. I need this to be this. I need an answer. Like in my oracle cards, confirm that where I'm going is okay, because I don't know where I'm going. I'm just trusting this, and it's really fucking scary to trust this because I have no idea here. And that's what the mind does. It's like, oh, okay, we're doing something we've never done before. Fuck. Okay, no, we're not doing that anymore. Okay, we're going to do what we've always done. And then we wonder why we're always getting the same results or getting in the same relationships or doing the same things and feeling like not excited about our lives because we're just constantly doing the same things over and over again out of fear. And so when we move into our bodies and we connect to our hearts and we feel those intuitive pulls, oh, I feel like I should be doing this. And then the mind comes in and is like, nope, no, that's not safe. That's not safe. The mind is here to keep you safe. When you understand that, you understand that anything that's unknown to the mind in your body, in your life, anything that you haven't experienced, the mind is going to say no. And when you understand that, you can push the mind to the side and tell him or her or whatever, tell the mind, I've got this. Like, my heart is saying yes. And we're going to figure a way out. Like, even if worst case scenario, whatever you're telling me that's going to happen happens, I'm going to be okay. But it's having the discernment to know that you're going to be okay as well. And that takes building a relationship with yourself, building a relationship with your body, with your breath. Because once you start feeling safe within here, no matter what, like once you start feeling like that tree, that tree, that big, big tree. And when I say that, I think about the redwood forest in California. When I walked in that forest and I just looked at those trees, there was such an energy there because they're so tall and they're so big and they're so magnificent. But then we don't see the underground of that. We don't see the work. We don't see the roots. Be the tree, like be so solid in your roots and so magnificent in your being that no matter what comes around, the wind, the storms, the rain, it's like you're grounded, you're safe because you've worked on the underneath part in the soil. You've gone within, you've built your roots, you've connected to yourself, you've gone inwards. And that's not attracting to do because, like, we want to work on the hair, the makeup, the what we look like, because that's what people see. But what people don't see is all the work that you do within you. And just like the roots, we don't see the roots, but we can feel the roots when we're around a big tree, because the taller the tree, the deeper the roots. And I'm sure that you can feel when someone's worked on themselves because you can sense it in their energy and their vibration. It's like, wow, this person has gone through stuff or has tapped into something that I want to tap into. And that's the roots. So when you start doing the work and tapping back into yourself, going back inwards, asking yourself the difficult questions and moving through them, breathing through them, connecting to the body, connecting to the breath, and finding security and safety within yourself, nothing will stop you. So in those moments when you feel like, I don't know what I'm doing, but my heart is telling me yes, so we're going to go, your mind is going to start screaming, no, 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 it's not safe, it's not safe, it's not safe. And you're going to be like, I'm safe wherever I am because I'm connected to me. So no matter what storm you throw at me, I'm going to be okay. And in that certainty, you can put away those oracle cards for a month. You can take those first steps in the relationship that scares you. You can build the business that you've always been wanting to build. You can give birth in a way that makes no sense to society. You can put yourself out there in a job and take that leadership post and do the thing and like do the thing that you've always wanted to do, because like no matter what, I'm safe. And no matter what, I'm connected. So if ever that becomes something that I don't want anymore, I can just pivot and do something else in that moment. Like it's it's the freedom of knowing that wherever you are in whatever environment, whatever, like you're safe because you're connected to you. And I think that that's the most I know that that is the most beautiful thing to acquire, because I've felt it, and I'm living that. And every single day of my life where I put myself in positions of discomfort because my heart is telling me, you need to go there. This is your next step. And I'm like, oh, okay, let's go. And then sometimes the fear comes up. And I've learned how to breathe through fear and walk hand in hand with fear. And I think that that's the most powerful and beautiful gift we can give ourselves. So I'm going to end on that practical tool to help you with fear. When you feel like you need to do something and you're doing it out of, I am already whole. Remember that phrase. That's a really important one. When you take a decision, if I was already whole, if I already had whatever it is that I'm trying to get from this, if I already had that in this moment, because you do, would I still be doing what I'm doing? Would I do it in the same energy? Would I still want this? Like if I'm already whole, if I'm already worthy, if I'm already loved, am I like, do I still want to do this? And we think that once we're already whole, we won't want to do anything. It's like we think that once we have everything, we're just going to want to sit on our couch and watch Netflix. That's not true. I promise you, the more you have, the more you want to create. The more you feel, the more you want to experience life. It's like, it's not like once I have all this money and I win the lottery, I'm just not going to want to do anything. It's like, no, you want to share this. You want to create this. You want to spread it. It's like, it's not true that once you become whole, you become lazy. It's like, no, once you're whole, you create from a place of wholeness, and that shifts so many realities around us. And it's like when we take decisions based on wholeness and not out of fear, like if I were already safe, if I were already whole, if I already had everything that I ever desired, what would I choose? Would I still do this? Would I want this? Would I go after this? Would I try that? Like ask yourself these questions. And when you're doing something out of fear, out of, oh, if I don't do this, I don't think this person's going to like me. Or if I'm not doing this, then I don't know, then that is a decision made out of fear. That is a decision that isn't in love. And when you're doing decisions or you're doing actions out of fear, it's going to bring you more fear. And life is just going to mirror that fear back to you. So yeah, asking yourself before taking a question, a practical tool is just bring yourself back. Take 3 deep breaths, connect to your heart. You can even put your hands on your heart. I'm already whole. I'm already loved. I'm already safe. I'm already exactly where I need to be. And from this, what do I choose? And let that answer come in divine timing without attachment, because maybe it won't come in that moment. Because right now it seems super easy to do this, but it's not, because because sometimes the mind screams a lot louder. So you just need to bring yourself back. Bring yourself back. Put your hands on your body. Connect to your breath. Feel safe within yourself and see what comes up. All right. So thank you so much for being here. If this has made you feel something, if you want to go deeper into this, you can always reach out. I do a lot of private one-on-one coachings for people who really want to understand and feel this and embody this in their life, and in-person retreats, as well as online programs that help you connect to this energy as often as possible. So whether it's with me or whether it's with anybody that makes you feel whole, that makes you feel light, that makes you feel like you're capable of anything, surround yourself with those people as often as possible. If that is a prescription that I can give anyone on this planet, it's that. It's surround yourself with as much light as possible. Don't question it. If it makes you feel like you can do anything in this world, then you're exactly like, you need more of that. You're where you need to be. So surround yourself with that, with the infinite possibilities of what it is to be a human being and what it is to be walking this life that you're walking in all your light and all your love, because like, this is what we have. Why not live it with everything we've got, you know? All right. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day, and we will speak very soon. Bye.